Hi everybody, I'm Jeff Gluck. Welcome to SceneDaily.com. I'm here with Jared Turner and Mike Hembry, and guys, we know that Texas is coming up this weekend, and we're kind of not too maybe excited about racing at Texas because it's a mile-and-a-half track. We kind of are not too, I don't know, what's the word that we're looking for here? We're not too thrilled about mile-and-a-half track racing. I mean, it's just the new car just hasn't been that exciting. But we're going to take a positive spin to this, right? We're going to talk about what the best mile-and-a-half track is. Like, if we got to go to a mile-and-a-half track and see a race, which one's the best? There's 7 of them. Jared, I will give you the first word, which is very nice of me.
That's very
what do you
nice
got?
of you. Well, I think it's pretty easy.
Really?
Charlotte, a.k.a. Lowe's Motor Speedway. I don't think it's a coincidence that Charlotte hosts 3 races, not 1 race or not 2 races like all the other intermediate tracks or tracks period for that matter. Charlotte has 3 races, including, of course, the All-Star race, which I guess technically doesn't count, right? But, you know, the fact that Charlotte is so close to NASCAR's home base and the shops where all the teams operate, I think makes Charlotte, despite the fact that it is a mile-and-a-half track, a very popular venue and a place that's very deserving of its dates.
Well, but so it sounds like he's saying that the good racing is the reason why Charlotte has 3 dates. What do you think?
Clearly he's wrong. Charlotte's a nice place. The facilities are great. The racing there isn't typically mediocre at best.
Well, what do you got that's better?
Homestead, easily the best of the intermediate tracks since the last remake there. Several racing grooves. You can run high, run low in the middle, vary your speed or your approach to the turns. There's traffic in all 3 lanes almost the entire race. And, you know, and admittedly, there's the added drama of it being the last race and all that. That kind of kicks it up a little bit. But I think the on-track competition is better at Homestead than any of the other intermediate tracks.
Well, I'm going to say Vegas. Of course, we know why. I mean, Vegas is the most fun place to go, and there's so many things to do at Vegas, including in the fan zone, that you can go in the race and you can be entertained during the race. You don't even have to watch the whole race, which is, I mean, let's face it. If you're watching in the stands at home, whatever, you got to do something. You got to get up at some point, you know, go get some snacks or something. Vegas has the best place to do that. So, and you're watching the race too. No, so I think it's just a good, you know, they put the pit road really close to fans. They have a lot of cool stuff that they do there, so I like that one. So, but let me ask you this. You know, we have 7 tracks, and they're Vegas, Atlanta, Texas, Homestead, Charlotte, Chicago, Kansas. What if we were to kind of throw a similar kind of track in there, Darlington, which is it's kind of a similar length, but not a mile-and-a-half track? Would that change your opinion at all?
No, I mean, I really like Darlington. I think it's a unique challenge, but I'd rather watch racing probably at Homestead. It'd be close, but the racing at Darlington is totally different from any other track anywhere because of its shape and the fact the track's so narrow, particularly in the racing grooves. But I think generally speaking, for an entire race, you see a little bit better racing at Homestead. Typically, not every year, but typically.
Jared, you're an old school
Well,
kind of guy.
Darlington would change my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's ever been a track more deserving of 2 dates. Certainly not a track with as much history, unless you factor in good old Martinsville and Daytona, for that matter. But Darlington, as Mike here alluded to, I mean, the racing is very unique. It may not be the most exciting, but it is the most unique because the track is so unique, and I think you know, that in itself is certainly noteworthy and would make that track, in my opinion, you know, just as good, if not better, than Charlotte.
Yeah, but if the racing is not always that entertaining, that kind of goes against the best place to watch the race, right? Because, I mean, that's what this is all about, right? The show, the entertainment, the great racing. I mean, the one place we didn't mention, Vegas, maybe Vegas. But I mean, the one place we didn't mention, Atlanta has some close finishes. Sometimes the racing's not very great.
Atlanta's too fast
for
good racing.
Yeah. Clearly, Texas did not make our list, unfortunately. So something to look forward to this weekend. But we'll talk to you next time on SceneDaily.com after the Texas race.